So for transparency and hyper-transparency at Intel, we've had a very long history of reporting and transparency and accountability. We actually did our first environmental health and safety report back in 1994. But over that time period, we have evolved the way we've engaged with stakeholders and reported. We've used more social media over the years. We've continued to change our CSR report and our environmental reporting to use the GRI index as we go. And we also are experimenting with new forms of transparency, like something that we have on our website now, which is in pilot form, which is exploreintel.com, which is real-time reporting from one of our manufacturing sites, really to help our local stakeholders understand the environmental management systems at our site and how to engage with us when they have questions. I think for companies, the value of this transparency is in three main areas. One, it's about accountability for performance. Two, it's about trust. And three, it's really about decision making and getting to better decision making. And this accountability of performance is important because the more that you are transparent in the regular reporting of this information and goals and your performance, it really does hold companies and the people inside accountable to those goals over time. We all know people move around companies, and something you might have said in 2007, people seem to forget after the fact, but it does help, I think, with that history and continuing to embed that into the business. In the trust, it's trust both internal and external. So when you have transparency, it's trust with your stakeholders, because even if you might put out a fancy video about what you're doing or a nice press release or social media campaign, having that data and that transparency and history of the underlying information available for them to check is important. And ultimately, this should lead to better decision making. Having this data, having that history, being able to get information from your stakeholders in a more efficient and direct way, I think can help companies be smarter about how they engage and manage their performance over time.